Get that little bit of quiet at the start. Hi! Welcome to One Off. We're playing Starfinder on rpgmp3.com this evening with our Hexad group, or what's left of it. Some of them have actually managed to find a vacation, which is amazing. We're playing the one-off/two-off Band on the Run. None of the players have played Starfinder before, and I have rarely run it. So be kind. Be kind out there. Thank you, Fury. Be kind out there.
We're not your mom.
Well, yeah, you guys don't have to be kind. It's true, you don't. Just be abusive. Like my mum's can't. You've never met my mum, have you? It's funny. You'll realize when you do. Let me get my phone going so I can monitor stuff. And it's working over there. And you should all get it up and look at my... This is the fastest overlay I ever made.
I love it.
It's lovely.
I think it's
Really
pretty good.
You're just getting faster. Because
I know,
it's
well-
really good.
Once I've done one, it's just a matter. Look, I've got this like cup right here. Look, I can do this. Pick it up.
It looks very similar to my wallpaper.
Yeah. Oh, wow, it does. Look at that. Hey, it's like we stole the same image off the internet. I mean,
I think we might have.
used the same copyright-free information from the
Exactly.
internet. That's super funny.
Yeah.
All right, I think we should be grand. I only have one audio going out. I don't know whether we have anybody in chat yet other than us, but it's all good. So, you all have characters. You've all picked pre-gens. Hopefully you vaguely understand them. We can go around and you can introduce yourselves and your characters if you wish. Who would like to begin? At least what you understand from your... They've got pretty good backgrounds and... Or shall we set the scene and say that you're all band members of a band called Neon and Noqual, and you're hanging out and doing band stuff, and now you can introduce yourselves to kind of frame you as musicians and amazing performers.
Amazing
I
performers.
strum my electric guitar and it kind of like does a little wah 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 noise.
Do you have an electric guitar?
I do.
Is it actually an electric guitar?
I mean, it says it on my bio.
I think he means you.
No.
Is it not an electric guitar? Did I misread it?
I don't know. It is. Oh no, it's a polyphonic guitar.
What's that?
I don't know. It's in your
It's
equipment.
electric.
It's in your equipment. It's a polyphonic
You
guitar.
play it. You're supposed to know.
Yeah.
Nothing is normal. Okay, so do you want to start, Aaron or Ms. Womaim?
Yes. Yeah. I'm like, hey guys, that was like pretty slow last time. I think we need to pick up the pace. Let's try it again from the top.
I like that. It's funny.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's pretty hilarious.
Wait, hold on. We can get this.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's nice.
I hope that was funny because I actually hit my hands and that actually kind of hurt.
Oh, it was funny. Except, I mean, it would hurt twice as much if you actually had the number of arms your character has. All right, who wants to go first with who their character is, what their character is, and a description of their character? I think we should start with the illustrious band lead singer.
Sweet.
Yeah.
My name's Zhane. Zhane? Not sure.
Your choice.
My name's Zhane. I've really been trying to find my purpose and passion in life, and I really think music is it. And this band, Neon and Noqual, we're gonna make it big in this universe. We're gonna be bright as the stars.
Good. All right. For those listening, what actually are you?
I am a Lashunta envoy.
There we go. Super. Who'd like to go next? No one. Okay. I'm just going to go along. Now we're doing the drummer because he's the one that gets all the ladies.
Actually, it's a
Gentlemen.
she, but that doesn't
Oh, you're a
necessarily
she. I'm
rule out
sorry.
getting all
My
the ladies.
apologies. You're a apostle. And other creatures of strange and mysterious genders.
I am a Kasatha mercenary. A Kasatha, for those who don't know, is a hold on.
Hold on, I don't either.
Is a four-armed alien. Anyway, my name is Sem Syletar Salumin. But you can just call me Sim because that's what I'm going to do because I'm not sure I said that right.
And what do you play?
I play the Anti-Grav drum pads.
Which is quite amazing. Because the picture they have, I might be able to pop pictures. Hold on, let me see if I can do that.
Anyway, I'm actually a 3-armed character. I lost my arm in the war. So I have 1 robot arm. I'm not sure which side is my dominant side, so I'm not sure how much this impacted me.
So I've just put a picture of Zhane up.
Nice.
I think I can make it bigger. Hold on.
That's a cool looking guitar.
His
Is it,
shampoo costs are extravagant, though. I want to
Mhm.
say.
You also
Lots of
have
shampoo.
you notice how you have antenna?
Yeah.
That's where your psychic abilities come from. And yes, the
yeah.
I'm
guitars.
getting some, like, Jareth
Oh, no.
from,
Yeah, there's a
Labyrinth
little bit of
vibes.
labyrinth going on right there.
You're missing the cod piece. It's kind of a crucial part of the role.
I mean, maybe he doesn't need it.
Look at that magnifying glass. I got some bad news for you, buddy.
And this is
Yes,
this is Sam
Rocking the abs.
with the abs and the gigantic rear head.
I love it.
Yeah. So yes.
And
Nice.
she's a
Kasatha.
masker. She's not an
And-
anti-masker.
And you can see the yeah. It's traditional for Kasatha to wear those. They're from a desert planet, so they wear face coverings.
I
abs,
am
though.
COVID approved.
You can also see her artificial arm, his artificial arm, their artificial arm. Okay, who's next?
I will.
Okay.
I'm Nuya, and I'm a human mechanic, and I play the bass in the band.
bass. Boom, boom.
But I built it myself, so it's cool.
You totally did build it yourself.
I totally did.
I do love the art in this. Just like the character art is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, I love these
Love it.
colors.
Right?
Yeah.
They would just like make it bright, make it exciting.
Yeah.
And I have goggles.
Well, you're a mechanic, right? All
Yeah.
mechanics wear goggles.
Totally.
Oh, you're like Catwoman. That's so cool.
I don't know. I like my bass. It's all cute and looks like a cloud.
Can you
It
show the
does
face
look like.
again?
It does look. Yeah, there you go. It does look like a cloud. What kind of base is it on the character? It's in your equipment.
Cloud face.
Gyro-Fixed bass?
Gyro-Fixed.
Gyro-Fixed bass. I don't know how to say words, you guys.
That's funny.
Gyro.
And you're a mechanic, right?
I'm a mechanic.
That's
Yeah.
good. And finally,
I'm Dwinite, Technomancer Ysoki from Absalom Station, and I'm just stoked we got the Stardock Rock band together, so I don't have to spend the rest of my years debugging people's computers.
nobody likes tech support. Nobody
No.
likes tech support. I mean,
I think-
especially when you can play the keyboards, which is hilarious.
And I think Nuya Pei and I used to be classmates.
Oh, you
Yeah.
went to school together.
Went to school
Yeah.
together.
Like a student band.
I think I connected you two. You and Zhane, right?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You introduced us.
I did.
I like how you guys
Yeah.
have got an interwoven backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
I like that. I love the glasses on this and the keyboard and the floating speakers. It's pretty funny. I would like to see this band play, I think.
Are they floating or are they balanced on his little tail?
I mean, that's possible too. They could be
Oh wait,
balanced
his
on
tail's down there.
tail.
What is that?
I think it's some kind of like weird. I don't know. I think
Maybe
it's
he
part
has
of. I think it's part of the keyboard. It's pretty cool. All right, I have a box to read. The past few days have been a whirlwind of excitement. Zhane managed to land a spot in the biggest music event this side of the galaxy, the Out of the Nest Festival at Songbird Station. This could be Neon and Noqual's chance to finally make it big. But there's one problem. The band's only means of transport, an old clunker of a starship called Mama's Little Helper, nicknamed MLH, lacks a drift engine for long trips. the equivalent of a Lightspeed drive. You don't have one. Luckily, if the band dropped everything, packed up MLH, and left right away, there would be just enough time to make it to the diaspora and reach the concert hall with a tiny bit of time to spare. So that's what you did. A few days of travel into the trip, just as the cramped quarters of Bomber's little helper began to grow close and stuffy, you enter the diaspora. The journey to Songbird Station seemed close to the end. That is, until MLH began to rattle and gurgle, spewing smoke that looked much thicker and smelled far more foul than normal. Not long after, the ship's engines failed dramatically. With a few well-placed kicks, Nuya was able to restore maneuvering thrusters long enough to land on a nearby hunk of rock just outside a fuel pump and an ugly little diner named Buzzies. MLH is out of commission.
Dang.
That's the engine noise I'm hearing. But the show is scheduled to start in just a few hours.
How far away from the venue are we?
I mean, you're on an asteroid. You need a spaceship to get to where you want to be. It's on a space station so the diaspora is like a pile of asteroids that orbit around inside of the galaxy you're in, and you're on one of the rocks, and the station is also in this area, but it's far enough away that you can't walk because it's space.
Damn it. I was really hoping we'd get there on time.
Can we hitchhike? Is that a thing? Or like
sure.
The equivalent of hitchhiking?
I think that's a different novel.
You are in the galaxy. We would be remiss to make him mean hitchhiking wasn't a thing.
Do we have our towels?
That's kind of why I said that.
Nick would be proud. Nick would be proud.
Yeah, is it possible to like call for assistance? Does anyone have a AAA?
I was gonna say, do we have AAA? Space AAA?
Space AAA. There is such a thing. There are services that you could avail yourselves of that would fix spaceships.
I imagine we're probably too broke for that, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, you have a few credits, but not a lot of credits.
Our shitty band van just totally broke down.
We're planning to use those credits to get wasted after the show.
Exactly.
Very important part.
It's all for space hookers and space blow. So you're outside of a diner called Buzzies on a rock. If you wanted to, you might be able to kind of check out the spaceship and maybe figure out what might be wrong with it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Make me an appropriate engineering check.
Okay, so is this going to do it?
Yes, it is. An 18 on engineering. All right. Oh, I also made 2 overlays. I've got a chat overlay. If you get kind of involved in a conversation, I can just do that, and you can all be like conversationally.
Whoa.
I know, right? Look at that. Oh, and we're back. I figured I'd do this one because it has the title and the roles while we began. But
yeah.
We're all professional here. Why make 1 overlay when you can make 2 overlays? I did think for a moment about putting kind of things over your faces that looked like VHS recorder static, but I thought that might be a bit too much.
That would be... If I'd have planned for it, I would have put on my pink wig and done the whole space makeup kind of thing, but I didn't.
Right.
How long does it take to build a robot arm?
I mean, a while. Well, you're looking to build another robot arm. So, with an 18, you realize that the ship's quartzoid manifold coil has broken during the flight. So, due to the Russian packing and the space necessary for the instruments and gear and food as a priority, you neglected to bring any of the spare parts you might need to fix this problem.
Damn it.
Awesome.
And it doesn't look like this asteroid has a starship mechanic. You notice But just eat. It's all the burritos.
Diner food.
Space pancakes.
Space pancakes.
Maybe if we feed everyone enough space burritos, there'll be enough gas to get us where we need to go.
Oh, very good. Burritos just kept up on helium. So you notice around there are several of the starships that are docked here on the asteroid, probably partaking of the fine food in the diner.
Do any of them look like they have the parts?
Could we steal one?
So a quick analysis by Nuya with that roll. She realizes that no, none of the starships currently parked would have a compatible part to replace your quartzite manifold coil.
Is that something that I could create with my magic hacks fabrication ability, or how big is this thing?
It's pretty large and it's also pretty complicated, so no, you don't think so. If you were able to make something, it wouldn't necessarily function properly. So, but a good idea. You know, you could make the hatch that covered it, probably. Making an actual functioning quartzoid manifold coil would take a bit more than this.
Okay.
You notice there's several persons sat outside this diner, just sitting looking. They're kind of just staring at you.
We've got time. I think we should go inside.
I
want the Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity.
I'm sure they serve that here. I have no cultural context for what that was, but it sounded funny.
Denny's.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's a Denny's breakfast.
I thought that was IHOP.
Now we're gonna have to Google it.
Yeah, I do want to Google it, but
I
think
it's one of them.
And what the hell is it? Is the question.
It's IHOP.
Oh, it is IHOP. All
But
right.
2
what is
eggs, hash browns, 2
breakfast.
strips
They
of
had
bacon.
they had a commercial in 1990 that introduced the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
Does it have fruit in it?
Yeah.
But also bacon.
I think that would be a pretty silly name for something that didn't have fruit.
Does it have?
Eggs,
Does
hash
it?
browns, bacon,
does it-
sausage, ham,
Even if it's like
pancakes,
fruit.
topped with whipped cream, and then strawberry, blueberry, or apple cinnamon.
Does it have a root in it, like a potato or a beet?
I don't think so.
Does it have
hash
some?
brown?
Does it have
It's
some
got-
kind of? Does it have some
got
kind
the
of
root.
trumpet for the tootie part?
That's the
That's
pig.
later.
That's
Oh, there we go. Beautiful. That's later. That's good. If you can manage to keep it down.
No, it's you root for being excited for your meal, then you get really gassy, but then you're like, I ate some fruit, so it was healthy. It's fine.
I think we
It's a
should
whole
do
emotional
marketing.
journey.
Marketing of
They
terrible
thought this
things.
through.
Okay, what are you doing?
I guess going to get food.
All right, you're heading into Buzzies then, is what I'm hearing.
So we don't think we can steal parts. We can't fix it ourselves. it
Can we
seems like,
steal
so
another
we-
spaceship?
I mean,
Is that
that's
something we
always
wanna
an
go down
option.
that route?
I mean, there are spaceships here. You could potentially attempt to do so, but
That's a terrible
not-
idea.
But
Don't
there
do
are
that.
people like sitting there literally watching us.
there are literally people sat on plastic-looking chairs outside this grubby-looking diner on an asteroid in space watching you.
Yeah.
And how
let's
long do we have
not
before the
do
concert?
that.
Oh, a few hours. Not long.
Well, it's not like we're the opening act, so we probably have a few more.
That's fair. You're not the
Are
opening
we?
act. No, you aren't the opening act.
Are we the headliners though?
No, you're
No.
definitely
No.
not the headliners.
Are
This
we
could-
the people that play in the bathroom to keep people entertained while they're pooping?
For the
Sure.
footliners.
Right, you just stand in the elevators and play that annoying music.
Oh, we're lobby musicians.
Well, we're gonna rock it, you guys. We're gonna be the best lobby musicians we can be.
It's gonna be great.
Love it. What kind of band are you? You're like a stardock rock, is what you are. You're like I guess
Stardock Rock. We
you're
are
like
not
corporate.
Stardock Rock. How dare
Stardock
you.
rock. That's what it says you are. You're
Stardock
Stardock
rock.
rock.
What?
You're like the like everyman rock band. You're like the Bruce Springsteen of space.
No.
I like that. Stardock rock. You're like what blue collar rock music of the future. Okay, you enter Buzzy's Diner. It is a dingy place filled with grubby patrons. This asteroid seems to serve mostly as a refueling station, and this diner is basically not much more than a glorified showering center and vending machine site. It doesn't really have a proper eatery here. There's only a handful of people inside, each are sat at their own table. There's a couple together here and there, but the majority are just sat on their own. Most patrons sip alcoholic drinks and munch on what looks like stale snacks from vending machines. A constant, cheery jingle plays throughout the establishment, courtesy of a jukebox on the far side of the room. Every patron in the diner exudes a general sense of malaise and agitation. Several of them kind of glance at you as you come in. The diner has no staff, save for a single android standing in the middle of a circular counter at the center of the building. And everyone drinks.
Cheers.
Oh, all I have is ice water.
Everyone, that's okay.
Here, chug it.
It's
empty.
Oh, the worst kind of ice water.
Right.
The android looks in your direction and gives a slight nod and returns to pouring drinks from one of the 3 taps on the counter.
I guess approach the android. What do y'all think about maybe trying to find someone here to help us maybe like repair the ship or something like that?
Hey,
Yeah.
whoa. I want to check
What?
the vending machines.
I'm asking out of character, but we can.
I like both of those ideas.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is Dwinite is heading towards the vending machines and Zhane is heading towards the counter. What are the rest of you?
Sim is just going to stand there with 2 arms crossed and 2 other arms kind of on her hips, just kind of staring around like.
I like that. It's like a power stance. Kasatha power stance. Head turned to the side so you can see your elongated skull.
Yeah, just kind of trying to look all nonchalant, even though she's irritated.
And how about Nuya?
I'm gonna flip a coin and see where I go.
Where am I going? Are you rolling a dice?
I'm gonna go to the vending machine.
Okay, so let's do those first, seeing as there's 2 of you there. So, the vending machines are in the hall that leads to the shower unit at the back. So you can grab a space burrito on your way to the shower, I guess?
To the glory hole.
Right.
Grab the burrito, eat it, and then
stick
go
a
Shove the
directly.
space
burrito into the glory
through.
hole. Like,
Exactly. I mean, that's probably the best
Here,
thing
stick
that's
it in
going to come
this, it's
through
nice
one
and
of
warm.
those.
Gross,
machine-
gross.
The machines are old and worn, matching the rest of the diner's decor. One machine sells all the classic snacks: Nutri-Chips, Replenagel gummies, Drift Divers, Star Mix, and some snacks that have been out of production for years, and you suspect probably out of date for years. Another machine looks like it's intended to hold a variety of drinks, but a notice advises the patrons can get drinks at the counter, and the machine itself is empty. And the final machine has several small tech odds and ends that might be useful during long trips, such as datapad charging cables, small personal flashlights, little headphones, and the like. None of the machines seem to have any parts that might help you get your starship running.
Ah, damn, no eggs.
You want eggs out of a vending machine?
Ew.
Wow, that's a risk taker right there.
the vending machine at work, at my the clinic before we moved, actually did have chicken salad sandwiches in it. I never bought one.
Really? I mean,
But I was always tempted to buy one just because I wanted to see, like
how fast you got gastroenteritis.
well, I didn't want to eat it. I just wanted to buy one just to open it and be like, yep, that's a vending machine sandwich.
That's so the vending machine sandwiches are a bad idea.
It was like packaged in this big like triangle thing, so
Yeah.
you couldn't actually see it. So I was like, that can't be a real
Sandwich of mystery.
mystery sandwich.
Mystery sandwich. Okay, are you doing anything at the vending machines? Potentially buying some Replenagel gummies or similar?
Snacks?
There are snacks here, and they're relatively inexpensive, and some of them you've not seen in
Snacks.
ages. Just loading, getting snacks.
Just
Okay,
all the snacks.
what I'm getting is you're getting snacks. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, Zhane approaches the bar, the serving area.
Hey there.
Hello, can I get you a drink?
Maybe, but I was also wondering if there's anyone around who can like help us with spaceships or something, man.
Oh, also, I'm afraid to say the toiletry machine isn't going to be refilled until the end of the week.
Why are you telling me this right now?
No reason.
Uh-huh. Does Zane need a shower?
This is a
You
pre-recorded-
just saw him vaguely smell the air and tell you about the toiletry machine.
Oh
Zane
You
smells
smell
like my other
fine.
character,
no. I smell so bad.
Tomas.
Roll 1d4 of psychic damage.
Is there anyone around who could possibly help us like fix our ship, or do you know if someone has some parts or something?
Well, I'm afraid I can't leave the counter until after my shift.
That's fine. Do you know anyone though, like that I can talk to?
I feel like this android is using pre-recorded messages.
I mean, some of the people here might be able to help you.
Ah, great.
Or there's a computer at the back by the jukebox. You could be able to maybe call for some assistance.
Both of those plans sound reasonable.
What I'm hearing
You've been mighty help.
in the subtext here is that he would really like you and your stinky ass. So walk away.
No way.
That's what I'm
there.
gathering.
So I'm not gonna get a drink right now. I'll
If
see
you need a
later.
drink, I'll be here.
All right.
He looks poised to pour drinks for people.
Just a bottle of mouthwash.
Aw,
Watch him sanitizing himself as you walk away. No,
Zane.
I like that. So what are you doing? That information and is
I definitely
it's-
don't know how to use the computers. I will leave that up to Nuya, but I can go chat with people.
sure. So you head over to some other people.
Yeah.
Are you telling Nuya there's a computer back there?
Telepathically.
Are you telepathic?
Yes.
No. You are telepathic. Yes, you are. You're a Lashunta. You are telepathic. Yes.
Yeah,
you are
within
telepathic.
30 feet, as long as I speak some of their language, then I
You
can
do.
talk
You
to
all
them.
speak tons of languages.
I do. I speak a lot of languages. That's crazy.
I'm like,
No.
hey, there's computers over there.
Yeah. Zane's voice just floats into your brain.
That's fucking weird.
It's just super
Never
late.
Are we
Never
able to
got
think
used to
talk
that.
back or?
You are not.
Oh man,
It's just send. It's just on send.
It's just me being like, hey.
leave us all on read.
It's like you see like his antennas pointing at you.
It's like a do not reply to this message.
That's right, and then they turn away.
Kim is not a what you call a people person, and she's also got a freaking 8 intelligence, so she's not very much a computer person either. So she's just gonna kind of keep an eye on the ship from the front.
You're
Okay.
the muscle.
On the
You are the drummer.
Actually, let me see.
Okay.
Christ Almighty! My
Well, the-
strength is 18. I could beat people to death with a Q-tip.
Good.
I
You are the
guess.
muscle.
I guess I'll go try to figure out something on the computer.
So
Because
you head
there's a
towards the
computer.
computer as Zane heads towards some of the patrons.
Yeah.
The computer itself is tucked in by the jukebox that is playing really annoying kind of jingly music. It is
Shouldn't the hamster go to the computer?
the hamster. I mean, the hamster's back there
Hey.
with her. I assume that the hamster's going to do
Yeah.
that too.
He's a tiny rat, not a hamster.
He is. He is a tiny rat person.
And Ysoki.
He is a Ysoki.
My character bio says that I'm very adversarial, but in a teasing kind of way.
Aw,
So-
cute.
I'm just like for the whole rest of the night, just gonna be like the rat or like the badger or
The badger, the gerbil.
ferret.
I'm gonna start heading toward the computer, but then get distracted by the jukebox.
Okay, the jukebox
Can
is
you make
playing
it start playing
incredibly
something
annoying
like that?
music. Nuya gets to the computer and is surprised to find it's actually in a very good state of repair, considering the rest of the diner.
Fantastic.
The computer has links to the local infosphere network, which has only scant information about nearby asteroids, news that's about a week out of date, and a simplistic trivia game. There's also an option to request Starship Repairs.
That's a thing we can't afford, but should probably do.
Okay.
Right?
You click on Starship Repairs and are presented with a form with many drop downs and checkboxes and various other things.
Fill it out.
Okay, you start to fill out your form. The jingle from the jukebox is incredibly annoying.
I'm gonna tell I forgot his name.
Dwinite.
To change the music, pick something
Okay.
different. It's
Dwinite
driving me
examines
insane.
The jukebox.
Yeah.
The jukebox is a fairly standard jukebox for this good old world. However, it appears that the jukebox is a standard deck tone model. It is designed to connect to the company's centralized servers and play any song anyone could possibly request, assuming there is an active subscription. Now,
Who requested this song then?
No one did. What appears to have happened is the subscription appears to have expired, and what it is playing is the Decktones company jingle on
Is
I thought you said Deftones at first.
the
and I was like,
Deftones.
oh, okay.
That's right.
That's
No, deck tones.
oh god.
Ken, is this something that I could hack with my hacking kit?
I mean, you could try, or you could potentially buy a new subscription, but that's going to be incredibly costly and might require several hours on hold. So
Yeah.
if you actually look at the screen, it keeps popping up a message that says, please call customer service to set up a new subscription.
I want to try to hack it
Okay.
so that it thinks that there is an active subscription.
Oh, it sounds like something you should totally try. How are you trying to hack it? Just literally with your hacking kit?
Yeah, using my my hacking kit.
Did you roll initiative?
I did. I didn't mean.
Combat!
There was a
The
fly. I
jukebox.
got it.
We are fighting
Also
the
rolls
jukebox,
initiative.
you guys. Let's go.
Arms
Okay,
protrude.
Give me a computers check.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 30. That's real good. And you're good at this stuff. Technology likes you.
Yeah.
You kind of hack into this thing. You kind of look around a little bit and nobody's really looking, and you kind of get out your equipment and start to kind of plug in and mess around with it. You make some good headway into this thing. You think, given time, you could probably hack around this subscription, but it is incredibly tough. It's the security. You've seen less security on financial institutions.
Not
Okay,
that
well,
you would
I'm
have
gonna
ever-
I'm going to
The
continue
jingle
trying.
kind of wobbles a little as you try to kind of turn it up, but somehow it just seems to come back. But
I'm going to keep
yeah.
trying that
That's
while they do their thing.
Okay, that's a good check, though. We should totally keep that check in mind because it's ridiculously good. Hacking the jukebox check. Zhane approaches the group, maybe half a dozen miscreants, mercenaries, and unapproachable-looking types that are sitting at tables around the diner. Do you have a specific target in mind?
No. I'm gonna ask everybody.
Okay, just widely broadcast. Or are you specifically going and saying, hi, how's it going?
Oh no! Like one by one, I want to go up to the people.
Oh, so
and be
the
like, hey,
first,
what's up?
the first 3 people you talk to literally just ignore you like you aren't even there.
Awesome.
Nice guys.
Yeah, there's 2 humans, both of which you suspect are some kind of pirate, and there is a Vesk. and they all three of them annoy you. Ignore you.
Also,
A Vesk is a gigantic lizard person.
How expensive are the beverages? Like, can I just buy each person a beer?
They're not very expensive.
I was like, maybe I
You
should go.
bribing people.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah.
Here's a beer. Go fix my spaceship.
Please fix my spaceship. I like that. Yeah. You buy a round of drinks, and everyone accepts their drink happily, and then ignores you completely.
Damn it. I tried.
No one wants to talk to you. There's a voice coming from the corner.
But does anyone want to make the greatest band, like, be part of our journey into being famous and stuff, right? Like, we're on our way to this special concert. It would just be super cool if you could help us get there.
These guys are terrible, and the jukebox ain't helping their mood at all.
We are not terrible.
Oh, really?
I sense that there's a little bit of confrontation coming, and I decide to go over and kind of saunter over next to Zhane, still with my arms all crossed, and put on my scowling face.
So the person you're talking to appears to be a heavily armored Vesk with an eye patch.
We're the greatest band it's ever been.
Are you better than this jukebox?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought we hacked it. Did we get the shit?
He hasn't managed.
Hey, yeah,
to
did we
stop
have
it.
CDs or whatever?
You're not sure, but it may have got a few decibels quieter. Now you've been hacking it for a while.
Nice.
If you
Apparently,
can get
it's
it
harder to
play our
hack
music.
than Bank of America or something.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Otherwise they'd make no money, right?
Mm.
See if you can get it to play our music.
Literally every time you try, you hear a few strangled notes, and then it just flips back to the company. It's almost like it does a total kicks you all the way out, and then starts playing the jingle again, and you basically have to start from the beginning every time.
Man.
Dang.
This security here, literally, you could hack banks easier than this. You could make tons of money.
Can we just unplug it?
Oh no, you
Turn
can't
it
do
off
that.
and turn it on again.
It's internally powered.
Dang it.
I'm going to try and just turn it off then, if I can
we
hack
throw
it
it
off.
off the asteroid?
Hack it off. Okay, let me another computer's check if you try to depower it.
All right.
You try? You have no access to the power from here. This thing literally, it must have had some military grade people involved in this. You've not seen any kind of firewall anywhere else, and you thought you've seen the worst things possible, but no.
Can I punch it?
I mean, that might, yes, sure, it's pretty strong, but you could punch it.
I mean
it's designed to have people punch it. That's what jukeboxes are for.
This is either going to help us scare someone into helping us get out of here, or ensure that no one helps us. One of the two.
They apparently really don't like this jingle, so
That's fair. No, we may be the heroes of this rest stop.
You punch the jukebox and the jingle returns to its standard volume.
Ah! I have a fire extinguisher? That's cool.
Right? Everyone
Why?
should carry one of those around.
But why?
Everybody should carry one of those.
Engineering would
I
not
have an
probably
extra
help.
arm.
I have an extra arm.
I do.
Spare.
Does any of my cool armor tools? No, they wouldn't help here. That's
I mean, you could try and take the jukebox to pieces, but
I'm
that's
going to shoot it.
That's gonna. What are you shooting it with?
My
The
sonic pistol.
Thunderstrike sonic pistol. Okay, you make me a roll to it. So if you go into your character sheet, there's an attack section. You can roll your sonic pistol there.
Okay.
Now remember that that you only have so many batteries and so many charges, so you're actually running out of shooting your pistol is costing you money here.
hit it with your. Don't you have a? Oh no, I don't have an electric baton or anything. Never mind.
Oh wow, that's a good hit, but the damage is poor. You shoot it, and you watch the kind of electricity and sound kind of just warp around it and kind of into the ground, doing very little damage at all.
Oh.
I'm gonna give up.
just we're done.
Give up.
I'm gonna live here forever in a cardboard box.
Yeah. Even if we can't make it to the concert, we won't be able to make it out of here without getting our ship up and running.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be stuck listening to this jingle. We'll wind up all surly and obnoxious like these
That's
assholes.
exactly what these guys were like happy people when this started.
What happened with the computer?
I was filling out the form.
Yeah, you're still filling out the form.
AAA.
Every time you hit send, it seems to reset without sending it. After about 3 or 4 tries, you think you've managed to get it through.
Oh my god.
Do I get a confirmation email?
You get back a confirmation communication. Yes, you do. It is going to be 10 hours before a available maintenance ship will be routed to this location, which is well beyond the end of the show.
Can I punch it?
Sure, you punch the computer. The jingle gets a little louder.
Oh god. I shrug and I say,
Sam's
well, I'm out
got
of ideas.
one solution.
Get down, pig.
Oh, look what you made
Eventually
me
it'll
do.
work.
What do you do with 4 hands other than punch stuff? Apparently, it did pig spill things.
Pig did spill my beer.
Can I
Hold
punch
Oh
it?
no.
No, don't punch pig.
anything. Punch all
I'm gonna get napkins. Hold on.
Okay, you get napkins from the android at the bar. Chat says punching things is the only answer.
Not wrong.
I'm afraid to punch the beer because then the jingle will just get louder again.
Yeah, right. You're sitting in Buzz's bar, and you just the jingle is driving you crazy. Several of you hear kind of people mumbling about the idiotic tinkling that's going on, and they can't enjoy their daiquiris and other space pirate delicacies.
I pull out my drumsticks and just start beating a little cadence on something because I'm grumpy about not being able to do anything.
It's good.
I think we should try and annoy these people as much as possible until they help us. So yeah, maybe we should just play a show.
Maybe, yeah, we
Here.
should play a show and they'll be like, oh yeah, these guys are good. We should definitely help them get out of here.
So what I'm hearing
They
is
don't deserve this fate.
you're going to do the 1980s thing of ripping your instruments out of the van and playing a show for these people.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
What else do you do when your van breaks down in the middle of nowhere?
I don't know, you investigate and find ghosts, but they're not ghosts, they're Thompson.
It's the mayor.
Ruh-roh.
Everyone gets high.
Hey, wait, which one of us is which? I don't want to be Freddy.
I'm Snoopy. Or Scooby,
I mean,
sorry.
why wouldn't you want to be Freddy? He gets all the sex.
Does he though?
I don't know, I think Shaggy got all the sex.
Yeah,
Shaggy got all the weed.
With the dog
and the sex.
and the sex,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll be Velma, but like an anti-Velma, just like a grumpy attitude Velma, but not smart.
And also with an extra set of arms.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
So what I'm hearing is you're wearing a tiny skirt and a woolly top and have 4 arms.
And no real sense of color coordination.
Right, and no real sense of color coordination.
My eyesight is great. I mean, my eyesight's terrible. My character is, I don't know, whatever.
As you start to bring your instruments into the diner, Buzz kind of nods at you in a kind of assent that you may continue if you wish.
You're sweet.
Is that the android Buzz?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Buzz is the android, which is a great name for an android.
It
So
is.
as you kind of set up and get ready to play, you realize that some of the people who are ignoring you have turned, and all attention appears to be on Zhane as the lead singer of the band.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just like you like it.
Right. So,
Are you ready to rock?
really, is that where we're going? No one says yes. They all just kind of crunch things and nonchalantly sip on their drinks.
I don't care. I am going balls out.
Balls out. I mean, that might
Oh,
work
hey,
in a place
the
like
But
this.
keep them in, please.
I mean, there is a shower room in back.
No. Go swimming out.
part of me wants to do a random encounter for us, just because I think it would be hilarious.
Boom! Like just turns into a bar brawl. So what are you going to play first? What's your first song?
Dance magic, dance magic, dance.
So we're doing a cover of a classic song from the movie Labyrinth.
Correct.
We're doing something upbeat to try and grab their attention, put some energy in the room.
So what's it called?
Bree, what is it called?
It's a little ditty called Something Upbeat. We hope it grabs your attention so you'll help.
Okay, that's
we wrote it
I
all
thought
the way.
you could name a
We wrote it
Labyrinth
all the
song.
way to the diner.
Okay, what I'm hearing is you need to think about song names for the next parts of this.
Don't let the drummer name this.
Don't let the drummer name the song. What are you going with?
Dangling.
You got like a random song name generator.
I did pull up a random song name generator.
Oh, shit. That's a good idea.
On the internet. All moods. Happy.
What?
She's picking the happy mood.
Happy Whoop. Radiant options. Take control with Gem. Some Indie-tronica.
I mean, pick one,
These are
please.
terrible.
What's
These
your
are awful.
first song called?
It's all about bitch.
This one's called It's All About Quarks.
Chat has a recommendation for you.
Help us fix your ship and blow your eardrums out. That's great.
That's why don't we call the song Can I Punch It?
That's a
All
good one. That's good. It goes with
Yeah.
what's going on. Okay. You start with Can I Punch It?
Yeah.
So what's going to have to happen here is Zhane, as the leader of the band, is going to have to make a profession musician check. The rest of you, if you wish, may attempt to assist, which means you guys all roll profession musician checks. If you get a success, you add +2 to Zane's check.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
19.
All right. What I'm hearing is this. Okay, so we have some help from Dwinite there on the keyboards. No help from Nuya, who needs to tune her bass.
I'm not great at this, you guys.
Sorry, where do you roll that?
Profession musician, it's under skills on the
At the
left
bottom.
side of your sheet.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, so what did you roll? A 19?
19.
Okay, that's good. You struggle through with a bad bass line. There's a string broken there in the middle where she's trying to fix it, and it just was, the bass was terrible, but the drums come in at the end and kind of pick up the beat, and Zhane picks up some of the kind of bass with the guitar, and you manage to get through. Everybody seems to be you watch them kind of towards the end of, what was this song called?
Can I punch it?
Can I punch
Can
it?
I punch it? There's some foot tapping going on from some of the booths. So what song is next?
Now we're going into our rock anthem.
I punched it.
I feel like there's a theme here.
I love it. Yeah, we're running into I punched it.
Stardock Rock, just rolling straight in. All right, the three of you can roll for assistance if you're assisting, which I'm assuming you are.
I may sit. No, I'm just kidding. Sit this
All
song
right. Dwinite is good.
21.
Sam is good.
Yeah.
Oh, Nuya has restrung her bass, and you actually do a great job there.
All right.
There are actually people kind of stomping on the tables with their fists,
Yeah,
and
the first
there's
song.
even a slight round of applause after the song is
The
finished.
first song was hesitant as the hero of the story weighs their options on whether in fact the object in question could be punched, and then the next one is just the rock ballad. We bust out our muscle poses, and
Oh,
the hamster rips off his shirt.
and the third song? What are you playing next in your set?
Our ballad. I probably should not have punched it.
Oh no, the space cops.
Oh, that's song 4. That's the encore.
Oh dear. Okay, again, rolls, please. That's funny. Wow, is that a 32 from Zhane?
Ooh.
Oh, everybody contributes as well. That's a total of a 38. You close strong with, I probably shouldn't have punched it. The old Vesk in the corner, you see tears in his eyes as you bring the ballad home.
It turned out to be the mayor in the haunted house.
It's bittersweet as you kind of bring it in, and everybody feels it right here. They're feeling it inside, and they clap and they cheer and they stomp, and some of them even come up and thank you. They haven't felt anything like that in a long time. You guys are talented.
We'll be more talented if we can make it to our concert.
Though the Vesk with the eye patch stands up and nods at you, comes over after the crowd has come up to get things signed, various parts of armor, that kind of thing, guns, iPods, which is in there.
Did anybody throw their panties at us?
I mean, maybe. Would you like a Vesk to throw his panties at you? Probably been wearing them for like
Well,
6
do we have to
pair
roll
of
for that?
armored panties crash onto the stage.
Like, yeah.
All right. Cool.
The Vesk with the eye patch approaches you after everybody kind of starts to part, and he's just like, meet me at my ship in a few minutes. And he heads outside.
Well, I follow him because I don't know what ship is his.
He stood outside, kind of by a ship that is. It looks pretty well worn. It has several weapons and grim-looking adornments. Its armor is a little bit scarred. It's definitely seen some battles. The name of the ship is the Saint of Anger. He's just kind of stood next to it. He nods at you.
I see you also like to punch stuff.
Oh, it's been known. I think your repertoire was pretty good for the people in there. My name is Cardin. It's nice to meet you.
Awesome. Nice to meet
Sam
you.
goes in for a double fist bump like my man. A punchy friend.
This is Cardin.
Oh, cool.
Whoa. What?
Cardin is a Vesk. Vesks are gigantic lizard people.
He looks like an iguana.
So cool.
He's got some cool hair.
Yup, and an eye patch over this eye. It's like a technology-looking eye patch bolted to their eye.
My God, he should run our merch, you guys. He's so cool.
Buy the merch.
Or I'll eat your face.
Totally spelled his name wrong when I wrote it down.
Cardin. So, do you need help with your stings? If you load it into my ship, we can leave your ship here and I can take you on. Where are you going?
We're going to the out of the Nest Festival.
Oh, Songbird Station.
That's it.
Aye, we can go there. It's not so far away.
All right.
Come on, I'll take you.
Ah,
He's
sweet.
gonna kidnap us and
You
murder
gotta
us.
ride, you guys.
He's gonna kidnap us and murder us. I mean, there's always that possibility, right? There's always the possibility for murder. Always.
I mean,
it wouldn't be an exciting game without a little bit of murder.
it's true. It's true.
I would just like to state, for the record, that I've got 4 freaking arms and I don't have a multi-attack.
Yeah, you do. Everyone can multi-attack.
Full attack.
Can I do it 4 times?
No, you can only do it twice.
If he kidnaps you, just punch him. I like that.
And then sing a song about how you probably shouldn't have done that if you
But
survive.
then we'd have a vehicle.
Right, you'll have this well-armed ship. So the inside of the Saint of Anger, after you load your equipment into it, is utilitarian. Austere is a word that might actually, austere. That's definitely the word. There are several unpadded steel seats for you.
Comfy.
And once, just as everyone's kind of buckling in, the ship lurches off the asteroid and flies out into space with Cardin at the helm.
I scream out, "Rock on!"
All right. You're leaving your old ship kind of sat at a diner.
Maybe we should have had him tow us.
Maybe you should have locked it.
We totally
I
locked
clicked the
it.
clicker from the ship. It's fine, you guys.
She accidentally hits the panic button, so it just goes off for the entire time that we're
It'll be better than the jukebox.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Drowning it out.
So, you're in a starship with Cardin heading towards Songbird Station.
I get a drink. Be right back.
Oh. You got an actual drink. Yeah, that's
I don't
fine.
think there's like in-flight service on this.
I mean, you may be able to have. There's probably somewhere to get some liquid from. Oh, this is a serious drink. There's ice going into this.
I think I would just be playing my guitar, like strumming some stuff, come up with
Sitting
some
in the
new
back.
tunes.
Prepping.
Yeah, and trying to be like, what else rhymes with punch? Just thinking through all the words.
Lunch.
Munch.
I'm gonna make sure that my bass strings are all fine, so that I don't fuck up the song again.
Right? Maybe it was the gyroscope inside of your gyro-fixed bass that did it.
I'm gonna fix it.
Unfixed.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, hey,
Just lost track. The whole bass was like flying around.
Yeah. Got a little out of control.
Yeah.
It's fine now.
So, Cardin keeps looking around to check you're okay, kind of nods from the pilot's seat every now and again.
I'm gonna say, hey, Cardin, you got any dehydrated eggs?
It's possible. Check the storage cupboard at the back.
I'm gonna check.
Dehydrated eggs.
So
Ew.
creepy.
Oh, that sounds so.
There are all kinds of things back here, and yeah, there's probably eggs back here.
Fun fact.
Hmm.
Eggs are chicken periods.
That's beautiful.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
We then
Eggs are
dehydrated
chicken
and
periods?
put
Yeah.
in this spaceship.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Until
I'm
they
gonna
get
pop open a
fertilized.
package of eggs and eat them.
Right, it's one of those stick type eggs.
Yeah.
It's like a tube where you kind of squeeze it up like a push pop.
Ew,
Like
it's like a yogurt.
Yeah, it's like a go-gurt,
it's hard.
but it's yeah. It's
Oh god,
firm.
you guys, it's gross.
It's more like string cheese.
There is an instant, slightly sulfurous smell that fills most of
Yeah.
the ship.
I need an air sick bag, you guys.
Cardin glances back and nods his approval at your eating of this.
Ew.
Great.
Because now he doesn't need to keep it in the back of his fridge.
It's probably been in there for 30 years.
It wasn't jerky when it started out.
Ew.
Suddenly you veer off to the left.
Oh.
So sorry, just gotta make a quick stop before we get to Songbird.
Oh.
Kidnapping.
How quick? Because like we're gonna be late for our show.
I've just got to drop a package off with some friends. It'll be fine. It shouldn't take more than 5 minutes to just dock, drop it off, and get back out. We'll easily make it.
I start to sweat and panic.
You'll be all right. I promise I'll get you there.
I lean over to Zhane and I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're on a drug run, man.
Communicate with Yura. I'm like, can you like fly the ship? If this guy does not come back, can we just like steal his ship?
Anyone have the skill in piloting?
Well, I think I saw it.
I hope one of
flew our
us does.
ship
We were
here?
literally on a ship.
Who flew?
I have piloting.
Hey!
I could pilot. Let's see if I can pilot. 20.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
can
can
pilot.
pilot. You can pilot.
I can
Sweet.
pilot. Do we want to steal this dude's ship?
I have no idea.
If he,
I don't know if we want to
he
do
doesn't
that.
Come back.
If he doesn't come
Seems pretty
back,
cool.
It's like hitchhiking and murdering the guy that picked you up, isn't it, really?
He
Yeah.
said no more than 5 minutes. Let's put 5 minutes on a timer and see what
Okay.
No, he said it'll take no more than 5 minutes to drop off the package.
what? Oh, but the detour time. How long
It's
is
also
that?
his ship. We don't really have much say in it. He's the one.
Yeah, we do. We could steal it.
We could punch him, knock
Yes.
him out,
Good
and
punch him.
steal his ship.
Did you
Them
see
cracks or
him?
Knuckles.
He's a giant lizard man.
She's got 4 arms.
Listen,
We're not
listen,
all tiny rats.
technically, they're a lizard person.
Lizard person.
There you go. Lizard person. You're not certain of gender of the lizard person.
Got it.
But I think, like pugs, everyone assumes they're probably male.
They look a little dudeish.
Did y'all see that movie on Netflix, Mitchell's versus the Machine?
No.
No.
Is it
I
good?
started it and fell asleep before the intro was done.
Before-
I thought it was cute.
Is it good? Is it like
I liked it. I mean, I found
like
it entertaining.
Monsters versus Aliens or
There's
whatever?
Furbies in it, so I was
There's
sold.
Furbies in it. Okay.
Like the old 90s, 2000s style Furbies, not the new ones.
Oh, the scary ones.
yes.
Chat likes that movie.
There you go. See,
Nice.
I know what's up.
So, slightly less than an hour. Look, there's a Furby floating across the screen.
Great.
Slightly less than an hour after the detour, the Saint of Anger approaches an enormous derelict vessel floating in space. In huge block letters across the sides, it has the words RS Shelter. It has clearly been abandoned for a long time and is in a huge state of repair. There are holes through the hull and various scorch marks. You notice a smaller starship with a large insignia of a fire-breathing mastiff is docked in one of the empty
Like
bays.
Like a dog?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Cardin brings the ship in to an adjacent bay and shuts off the engine.
Hey, Cardin, you need any help?
Maybe.
He's gotta go so we can't steal the ship.
No, don't split the party. I tell them through my little antennae. They go "Roop" to Colt.
That's funny. That's pretty funny. He's like, whoop!
If we play this game a second time, I'm gonna have to make you a little headband that has little antennas with
And I-
That's funny.
I'll
You're
make-
gonna crochet that.
Yes. I
My
made
God,
mouse ears once. I could do it again.
You could literally crochet anything. That's
She
hilarious.
good, yeah.
The key with antenna is to make her not look like Shrek.
I've got
Aw,
So great.
those are cute.
A fucking
They're
fly
super
just
cute.
flew into my water. What the hell? How rude.
Suicide. Cardin stands up from his captain's chair and makes his way to the ship's airlock. They open a locker, grab a flame doshko, which they point threateningly. Suit up, kids, and don't forget to grab your weapons. You're coming inside with me. I want you to meet my friends.
Oh, I thought we were
Ah,
just like
fuck.
waiting while you drop something off, and then we were gonna go to the concert.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Can we
In a
roll
bit.
to see if he's lying?
Oh.
Remember, we're going to see my friends.
Then why specifically did you want us to bring weapons?
Oh, so he's picked up a doshka, which is effectively an axe that flames come out of instead of a blade.
Whoa,
That's so metal.
that's fucking
Doshko
cool.
is, ridiculously cool. You should Google a doshka because they're hilarious. It's basically like
How do you spell it?
Doshko, doshko.
Okay.
Then look up Starfinder and you'll see
Oh, that's cool.
you'll see like a vest holding
I
one on
love
his
it.
shoulder. Yeah, he's on the cover actually. There's a
That's
vest holding one on the cover of the main book. Right
Ah,
there.
That's cool.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
I want
That's
one
the
of
weapon he
those.
has in his hand.
I kind of want one.
Cardin makes ready to cycle the airlock. Remember,
We're like musicians, man.
remember, I'm your only chance of getting to that gig. So either come inside or kiss your show goodbye.
I'm going to take my pistol out, spin it around, and then put it back.
Anyway, it's funny. Should I
Let's
make
go.
should I make you make a dex check to see if you drop it on the floor?
Sure.
No, I'm joking.
So
That
our
would be
options are to
mean.
go or to just kill him now.
Right,
And
that, is,
take
that,
the ship.
that could be an option.
I mean, just saying.
My antennas start pulsing. Like, oh, God.
She's like, I pick up what you're putting down, and I don't hate it.
You
I'm
can
just like
punch
giving
it.
you the look.
You can punch it.
The two docking bays are devoid of gravity. They're connected by a large open door. Both are full of floating debris and empty supply crates. A group of well-armed individuals stands near the black ship. One of them motions everyone closer. A comm unit crackles to life. Well, Cardin, I hope you have the data module. I see you picked up some strays, though I don't think they're going to be any help here. Just hand it over, and we can call everything settled and go about our way. Cardin grunts and steps to the edge of the doorway. No sudden moves, Morwall, he calls out, and they toss over some kind of device that just floats through the lack of gravity. It's about time you did something smart, Cardin, Morwall says. Morwall takes the device and connects it to his suit. Immediately, a small explosion sends him flying backwards with a scream of pain. Cardin ignites their Doshko and begins to charge at one of Morwall's associates, but is hit with laser fire from another. Cardin roars as they drop their Doshko, grasping their wounded leg. All right, kids, I guess we're done here. Get me back to my ship. I'm the only one that can pilot it, so you better keep me safe.
I really like and appreciate his faith in us that he thinks he can just charge into battle and we'll just have his back, and we're all just standing in the doorway like, okay.
Right.
How far away is his body? How hard is this task?
I'm putting you a map up. Hold on.
Ooh, a map.
Space map.
I know,
It's
it's
space.
good, right?
It's just black.
In
I'm just
space.
gonna
No
do-
one can see your map.
I'm just going to reveal. So that should reveal the whole map. Did it reveal anything?
I see black.
see black.
I just see black.
That's no good. That should have revealed. Reveal. Reveal a map. It says reveal areas rectangle.
Oculus Revelius.
Ugh. Let me pop you off this map and back again. Hold on. Good old roll 20. And back again you go.
There it is.
Ooh.
Bippity bappity, show us the mappity.
Okay,
Is
so
that a forklift?
yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So we got
Cool map.
yeah, isn't it though?
That's cool.
Like a one-off adventure, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
So
I know how to drive that forklift, you guys.
So this door over to the right is where your ship is. The door over to the left is where their ship is. This is our Vesk friend, and there are guys here, here, and here.
Okay.
Okay, I need you guys. You guys need to be on the map also.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab your tokens. Hold on. I can just drag you onto the map, I think. That should work. Let's see if I can do that. But you go down here. That work? No, of course it didn't. That'd be far too easy.
There's Marwai too. What is Marwai?
Oh, he's the guy that just exploded.
But I mean, what is
He's a human.
they?
He's
Oh.
human. He's a human. Aha! Dwinite is on the map.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, Pay is on the map. You guys should be able to control these tokens.
Yep.
Sam is on the map, and Zhane is on the map.
Sweet.
Right. Put yourselves around that kind of area, as you might want to be.
There.
All right,
Oops.
good. You can
Sorry.
put yourselves around. And we can do initiative, I guess. I think we're pretty good there.
Okay.
All right, so if you select your token, you should have the ability when you select a token, it should pop up and say initiative in the top corner, which you could probably roll, and it will roll your initiative.
Oh, cool.
And hang on, but don't
nice.
don't do that yet because I haven't opened the track. Oh, it has added it. It added it to the tracker anyway.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. That's like high tech nonsense.
This is working as it should.
Working as advertised. It's pretty fun.
Where's our initiative?
It's above your health.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, or if you click on your token, there's a button at the top left that can also roll initiative. Like
Cool.
Next to the arrow.
Oh, I see.
all right, combat time for fight.
What the heck? So under conditions, there's a condition called flat-footed. What does that do?
It means that you haven't acted
Sucks.
yet in a fight, so you are flat-footed.
Easier
You're
to hit.
Caught unawares is probably a best way to.
Are we all flat-footed right now?
Everyone is flat-footed in combat until they have acted in combat.
Okay.
It just means your armor class is lower, basically, or easier to hit because you haven't had a chance to kind of ready yourself yet. All right, Dwinite, it's you. What are you doing? Looks like these guys are here. They have weapons and they're shooting at your friend here. Also, there is no gravity here. So I'm going to do this and show players, show to everyone. Congratulations. Does that actually work? It looks like a white box to me.
Yeah,
white box.
Hold on, let me edit the rights on it. It should be in your journal, and it is. Oh, that's because I see why. Okay, hold on. I see why. It's because the instructions are in GM's part of the notes and not in this part. Let's do that. And then if I go here and then do this, it'll show you the rules. It'll show you the rules for zero gravity. Congratulations. So basically, the rules for moving in zero gravity are relatively straightforward. You can kick off, but you then cannot stop until you have a surface on which to reframe yourself and redirect. You can also use each other to kind of push yourselves in different directions. So, yeah, if you want to read through those as you're kind of planning your actions, but Dwinite, it's you.
Okay.
We'll just assume you're kind of floating around where you are.
Yeah. What? So with days, if you're dazed, how long does that last?
The cantrip?
Yes.
It's like one turn, I think. It lasts one round, I think, dazed.
Okay. I mean, are we gonna try and are we trying to kill these people, or are we trying to just rescue?
I think we're just trying
Right
to
now,
grab
just
him and
rescue.
get out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Daze. Let me see what is the range on that?
It is close, 25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels, so 35 feet for you.
Okay, so no, these guys are not in range.
Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you sure that guy isn't in range?
Which, this guy?
Yeah, is he not? Measure him. Measure
This
him.
is 25 here.
Oh, is it? Oh, you're counting. Let me use the measure. Hold on. You. Woo! Oh, you're at 45 feet to him? 40 feet to him? Yeah, 45 feet to him. He's somehow not actually in a square.
He's between 4 squares.
Let me put him here. There he is. He's at the corner, which makes sense. So how far is he from you? He is now 40 feet, which is what? 5 feet too few.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I guess I'll just shoot him
Okay.
with my pistol.
Gonna shoot that guy.
I mean, I don't have a ton of options.
Okay. Shoot him. Oh, doesn't your pistol have a stun
You could-
option?
Push.
You should shoot this thing so it explodes.
You could push off of me
Is
to
that
try
thing
and get to
explosive?
him.
Probably.
That could be. Doesn't your pistol have an option for stun? I know one of you has a pistol that has an option for stun.
I don't
I have
see.
a rifle. I'm pretty sure.
It might be Zhane's pistol that has.
I
an
have a
option for
static
stun.
arc pistol.
Does it have a stun option as a special ability?
Mine does
Stunning
not
blast
take
of
stun.
energy.
Yeah, I think yours is the one that has stun. So you can set it to stun, and when you do, it does non-lethal damage instead of lethal. But that's an option.
I'm gonna shoot at this guy with my pistol.
Sure.
And then I'm also going to. That's gonna not be a full attack.
Okay. You shoot. 24 will, I guess, absolutely hit him. Let me pull up his things. Da-da-dum-dum. I need his character sheet. That would be super helpful. So energy is, what kind of energy is that? Sound?
Yeah, sound.
Okay, so you notice on your character sheet you have 2 armor classes. You have an EAC and a KAC.
Right.
So you have energy armor class and kinetic armor class. So depending on what's coming at you, depends on which one we do. So this is sonic damage, so it goes against his energy armor class. You hit him easily. With a 40-foot range, he is in range. So you strike him for 9 points of damage.
Is this kind of like in Pokemon when they have special attack and special defense, and then normal attack and normal defense?
Sure. Another play.
Sounds like
maybe.
it.
So additionally, you may notice that you also have stamina points and hit points.
Right.
So your stamina goes down first, unless something specifically attacks your hit points. When your stamina has run out, your hit points start. If you get to 0 hit points, you begin to die.
What are your resolve points?
Right, so resolve can be spent to fuel abilities. Certain spells, certain feats use resolve points. Also, you can use them to stabilize yourself if you're dying, if you have enough, and also to regain consciousness if you're stabilized. Also, the number of resolve points you have left, every time when you're dying, you lose a resolve point until you run out, and then you actually die. So it's still difficult to kill you, but not as difficult as D&D. So you hit him, and you do 9 points to his stamina. Kind of staggers back, holding his ears as your sonic pistol kind of makes them shake and bleed.
Okay, and if I push off against Zhane,
Yes.
then I start moving in his direction, potentially, or whichever direction.
You could, Zhane could kind of push you in a direction. Yeah, you could kind of push off from him.
And how fast am I moving? Like how
Half
per turn?
speed and 0
It's
G.
half speed, so you're like 40 speed, aren't you? So you've moved 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to push off and try to get to our newfound friend, Cardin.
Very good. Okay, so you're pushing towards Cardin. Okay, that's about right. So I'd suggest you could probably get to about here if that's where you are and grab hold of him.
Okay.
You might actually want to go here so you have a hard surface behind you. Yeah, that makes sense. So then you're between 2 surfaces to kick off of. You kind of float and you kind of grab him and then kind of stabilize yourself. I think technically there's a roll for that in 0G. But yeah, anchoring onto solid surfaces with like grab boots. Yeah, hang on. If a creature runs into another creature during his movement, both must each attempt an acrobatics check to avoid being off kilter. So you can do acrobatics or athletics, but I think you're immune to off kilter if I remember rightly. I think as a Ysoki, I believe you're immune to being off kilter.
Okay.
Because I think you have an ability called
Moxie.
Moxie, yes, that means you're
when off kilter. Ysoki does not take the normal penalties to attacks or gain the flat-footed condition.
right. Okay, that's good, but you'd still be off kilter. You just don't take as many advantage. So make me a roll anyway, and I will make him a roll because I'm assuming you're grabbing onto a Vesk friend.
Is he a larger?
No, he's medium, just the biggest end of medium.
Okay, then I'm going to roll acrobatics.
Okay. You're off kilter. Congratulations.
Oh no!
So actually, if you look on your character sheet, there's a thing that says, I think, conditions. You can actually check off kilter, and it'll apply it to your stuff. I have something for off kilter?
Okay.
I don't think so. Off kilter is actually pretty terrible. I love that there's a thing called off kilter. It's kind of cool. Conditions. It's in conditions. Off kilter. You cannot move. You can't take move actions except to right yourself, and you take a -2. But you don't take. Oh yeah. So you don't take the -2 to attacks, and you are not flat-footed.
Okay.
However, you can't take move actions until you right yourself against a solid surface.
But I can still like shoot my gun or take a attack action.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
All right, so you done?
Yep.
Righty, let's move along. Moving along. It is Nuya. What are you doing? Floating.
I'm floating.
Gee.
Let's see. Ah! I maximized my character sheet. And it, let's see.
We hardly knew you.
Yeah, well, let's see. I'm not close enough to do that. I guess. So we're trying to get him out.
Yeah.
Could I don't know if this is legal, moving, push myself off of, off of the thing behind me.
Yeah.
To this thing here and grab them and kind of fling them back towards our door.
So I'm hearing that there's a move action here, right?
Yeah.
So the move action is to move across. Yes, you can do that. So as you so you're going to move across to the crate.
To like this square and just kind of hold on to it and try to push them in the direction.
If you're moving towards the crate, then yes, that's fine. If you impact with them, then we're rolling off kilter. But you're on the crate.
Yeah.
So then you're what? Going to grab hold of Dwinite or hold of Cardin and throw them over?
Oh, they're holding on to each other, yeah?
They are. Well, yes, I think you are. I think Dwinite is holding on to the box a little bit as well.
Okay. I want to just try to kind of propel them towards our exit door.
Okay.
If I can.
You could push or pull. That's your options.
Okay.
So if you can grab hold of Cardin, for example, and push yourself off a solid object, you could quite happily float along.
Okay. Yeah.
Let Dwinite pass you Cardin so you can push off. I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Seeing as you're all kind of floating in a mess, you're not really filling a 5-foot square because there's height here as well.
Do I need to pass Cardin, or can I just
she can just grab hold of him, I guess.
Or grab hold of both of us since I'm holding Cardin?
Sure. I mean, if you want her to push you both and then kind of kick off and float you all towards the airlock. So which way are we heading?
It was
like a train going on.
This way.
This airlock, right? Yeah.
The airlock is the red glow in the bottom right corner.
Okay. So, yes, maybe.
And there's objects in the way, remember?
Yeah. Is this right here like a wall, or is it just something?
No, that's painting on the floor.
Okay.
But the other option is to go to your right and potentially hit the stairs there and then bounce down and then into the airlock that way. That would also work.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Just kind of getting him a little bit further away from the dudes that are shooting.
Shoot him, yeah.
So let's go like this direction.
You're floating off to the right?
Yes.
Okay, and you're bringing Dwinite and the guy with you.
Yes, please.
It's a train. Come on, ride the train.
That's pretty cool.
I just want to get him out so that he can fly us home.
Okay, you kick off and begin floating. You realize that, you didn't provide a lot of momentum because...
I have a lot of momentum.
There's a lot of weight here to kick off with, but you float 10 feet across and continue moving.
That's good enough.
All right, so all three of you are now floating off towards the stairs. Are you done?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess I'm done.
Yep.
Sam, it's you.
All right. I would like to try, I don't know what this thing here is, but if I can push off of it towards the corner of this thing and kind of bank around it. I'd like to try and grab Nuya and like try to kind of use the momentum / my weight to propel them a little bit forward.
So what you're saying is you're going to throw them into the wall?
Well, not into the wall, but like farther past, like towards this area, and then try to hang back to protect them, I guess.
Like slingshot us?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move to the corner.
Oh god.
Like
Just
right.
give him a whip.
Yeah,
which
like
you can do.
grab the
I feel
corner
like
with 2 arms here,
and
and
then
then
you're
with my other
going
2
to like
arms.
push them along.
Yeah, grab the front of the train and just go.
Are you
And
going?
Like old school
Are you
roller
going?
derby.
Are you going with the train or just?
No, I'm staying behind to try
and you're anchored onto that box, right?
I am. Yeah, this piano or whatever this is.
Transfer the momentum to
Whip.
us.
Yes,
Line
that's what I'm
up
trying to do.
They float another 10 feet off towards the wall.
Oh.
And then I turn back to look towards whatever's going to happen, and then that's it.
Okay, Zhane, it's you.
Get the forklift.
The force.
That was my plan B.
I don't know if Zane can move.
Get in the fuck. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is literally floating inside of here.
Oh, is the forklift floating?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's not connected. It's literally just hovering off the ground in the 0G.
Damn.
Can
Okay.
it move if it's turned on? What point is a forklift that you can't even
Well,
do anything?
the original ship would have had gravity, which would have allowed it to forklift things.
I was thinking about using Get 'em and talking about the guy that's at least closest to us, just making him easier to hit that way.
That guy on the wall, but around that corner there.
Yeah, the guy closest towards us.
This dude.
Yep. As
Okay.
a move action, I can choose one enemy within 60 feet. So I choose you.
Does it cost you a resolve or anything?
No.
Oh wow, that's cool. Okay.
It's just instead of moving, that's what I do.
You're like,
I
get that guy.
yeah, I'm like, hey, you.
So that means.
But
he's
then
easier
you
to hit
realize
you?
you rolled last, and we were already moving towards the train.
It's like a
Shit.
minus. It's like a -2 to his AC and stuff, right?
Y'all get a +1 morale bonus to attack rolls made against him
Nice.
until my next turn. At least for
Cool. Anything else?
now.
Shooting anyone?
Really, yeah, I don't know.
What's the range on your gun?
I think my range would be fine.
A long arm, don't you?
I've just got that gun the last time, that static arc pistol.
Oh, okay, yes.
So
Oh.
no, I don't know. It doesn't
it's
say
45
anything on
feet
it
away.
though. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
really? He's 45 feet away. What is this?
Right.
I don't know what a static arc pistol. Arc. It should say on your equipment list how much a static arc pistol is. 50 feet.
It doesn't. Okay, 50.
50 feet.
Okay. I mean, I could also just shoot him as well.
You could bluff if they don't know that it can't shoot past 50 feet. They still have a
I'm
gun.
great at
pointed
bluffing.
at-
Yeah, no, yeah, I'll just yell. I'm like, y'all need to let us out of here, or we're gonna punch this place back in the face.
With our guns.
I really like how you've got a theme. That's pretty great. Of punching
We have
shit.
to do a return chore where we sing about kicking things instead.
Right? It's like, yeah, the comeback tour. The kicking comeback tour.
I broke my arm punching everything, so now I kick.
And then we'll go to the headbutting. All right, so it's my turn. I have 3 dudes, and they are going to do their thing, which I believe is shoot you with their guns. Let's see what they have. They have an azimuth rifle. What's the range on the azimuth rifle? It'd be helpful if the sheets had ranges on them.
Yeah, that's weird.
I
Yeah.
think it's in there. It just would be helpful if it was up front and center.
Yeah, you have to click on that gear thing, I think, to
Yeah,
have
it's
all of the stuff
it's
shown.
all of it's
Ah.
in. You can look at it inside. I do have a gear thing on the NPC sheets, and it is not in the azimuth rifle. It's not in there. It just says azimuth rifle in the basics. All right, so I am going to the guy who you threatened with your get him nonsense. He's
Yeah.
going to try and shoot you, Zane, with his azimuth
Oh.
laser rifle.
That's sad.
Is this a full attack? Oh, maybe. Why not? What else has he got to do?
Oh,
Oh,
fantastic.
no. I prefer dumb criminals to smart criminals.
And I supposedly should have rolled it. Did it roll?
Don't see
No.
it.
You missed.
Oh, there it goes.
No.
Aw.
Oh no, I see it. Oh, it's GM rolling. It's set to roll to me only.
Yeah, I was like, I don't see it.
Okay, it's rolled. I get a 26, which I assume hits your EAC.
Yes.
And then I got an 8, which I assume does not.
No, it does not.
So the damage on my 26 was a 3, which is really awful.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, right. That was really terrible. So you take a 3 off of your stamina.
Stamina. Okay.
This guy at the bottom, he kicks off and he stops himself here. And then he goes to shoot. And he's going to shoot at Sem, I think. So let's see. Shoots at Sem. Poof. Not a full attack. A 16 against your EAC, Sem.
Meets it, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have a 16.
In that case, I hit you for 4. So you can knock 4 off your stamina. If you look at your character, when you click on the icon, it should be the green one, I think, is stamina, and the blue one is hit points. I think the red one is something else. I can't remember what they are.
My hit point says 32, but my blue one says 16. I think maybe
It's
those
the
are
other way
the
around.
armors.
Yeah, so red might be your stamina?
No, red looks like it's my kinetic armor class.
Oh, okay.
Green is my stamina or hit points. I'm not sure. They're even now. And then blue is my... No. Yeah, blue is my EAC. What was EAC?
Energy armor
Energy.
class. You're
Okay.
right. Blue is energy, red is kinetic, and green is hit points, I think.
Okay.
It looks like.
So why does the stamina come off first?
So stamina heals faster.
Hmm.
So you can spend a resolve and spend 10 minutes resting and regain all of your stamina. Whereas hit points actually requires time and healing or magic or technology to heal you back up.
Okay.
It's like a buffer. It's like
How
adding
do you-
it's like bumps and bruises before you actually get seriously injured.
How do you get more resolve points?
You regain resolve by a full 8-hour rest.
Oh, okay. Got it.
All right. I've still got one more dude. What's he gonna do? I guess he's gonna have to come in too, isn't he? Oh, I see. He'd probably shoot. He could probably shoot Zhane from there.
Hey.
See you from where he is? Oh no, his guy's in the way. He'll get cover. All right, he's gonna have to move. He's gonna float in and kind of grab hold of the corner there, so he's kind of all lined up nicely. And he's gonna try and shoot Zhane with his laser gun, and that's gonna get a 28 to hit, doing 4 damage.
Ugh, stop shooting me. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Our friend here, Morwal, has blown backwards towards his ship and ends up over here. Grabs hold of that stanchion and looks like he's going to kick off towards his airlock. All right, Dwinite, it's you. You're part of the train. Boop, boop.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna cast Caustic Conversion
Oh, where's it going?
on this guy.
The southern one of the 3, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look. What does it do?
I fling magical nanites that convert water vapor around. Well, is there water vapor in the room?
Sure. I mean, there may be liquid in.
We
the-
gotta
in the
breathe.
We can
place,
breathe.
right?
Okay. It converts the water vapor into deadly acid.
Ooh.
Make a ranged attack roll against your target's EAC, and if I hit, the target takes 44 acid damage, and an additional 5 acid damage at the end of its turn each round for 2 rounds.
That's horrifying. You should never do that to this guy.
Well, the guy's trying to kill us.
He is trying to kill you, that's right. So roll it. Click. Oh, hello. What do we got? 1 round action, 2 round duration, 1 creature, medium, 10 spell penetration. 15 to hit, doing 16 damage. Wow. 16. He felt that. He felt that a lot.
A ton of damage.
Minus 16 is a lot. He kind of squeals and kind of rubs at himself as he realizes this hole's eating into his suit and he's in space.
Ooh.
Y'all could leave us alone. Let us go.
It's no lie.
And then I'm going to push
Oh.
further. I'm going to use this whatever it is
No,
next
that
to
would
us.
be an action. You can't move. That would
Oh,
be an act. That would
you
be
can't-
to continue with the train's going to require you to actually have a full action to shove it.
Okay.
So you could move yourself if you wanted to kick off to the north, for example.
I'm going to... No, because if I kick off, then I interrupt the train.
I mean, the
Yeah.
train's still moving, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to continue to float.
True. That's true.
So you could kick off and change your own direction. So one of the good things
Yeah.
about this, there's space, and space
Yeah.
adds all kinds of interesting things to the mix.
I want to go upwards
Mhm.
and get on top of this thing.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of climb out of the floaty train and into the onto the kind of you clamber up. So there's
Right.
handholds on the side of the box. You kind of clamber up onto the top of the box and
Okay.
hold yourself there.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
holding on.
You good there?
Yep.
All right. Nuya pay. I'm gonna just move the train because it's floating this way.
Mm-hmm.
The train floats another 10 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna
This is the slowest getaway chase I've ever seen.
I'm gonna stop
Okay.
stop myself off
Yeah.
of this block here.
Okay.
What's the range on my gun?
You could race and try and catch the Vesk also, I guess, when he comes your way.
Yeah, I was gonna I guess I can when he comes to me, push him towards our door.
Yeah, that's true. So you could,
Redirect.
you could hold an action to do that if you wanted
Okay.
to, and just kind
I
of
would.
shove him in that direction as he comes towards you.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, sounds great.
And then
So you're
Can
just-
he
you're
not
waiting.
get up and do it his own damn self?
He can, but he's injured, right? So you're supposed to be escorting him back
Are
to
any
the
of
ship.
us healers? Like, at all? Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Your lead singer has some abilities to be
the
just
one
like
standing out in the open being
shake
shot
it
at?
off.
Yeah! Get murdered!
Yeah, I believe Zhane has 2 abilities that heal, like stamina points, right?
Yeah, I can heal. Yeah, quite a lot of stamina.
Mhm.
I think it's
Yeah.
like 12 or so.
You can do 12, I think, as a I think it's a standard action, and eight as a move action, something like that. You've got like quick, whatever it is. I can't remember what it is. What the
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. A quick inspiring boost.
inspiring boost. That's
This
what
is
it is.
when I slap your butt as you go into battle. I'm like, good job.
Good, good.
Take some more stamina points.
Yeah.
All right, Nuya, you're waiting, yes? So let's just do it. The Vesk floats to you, and you grab him and just swing him south. So
Yep.
he starts moving slightly faster. He's now moving at 15 feet
Whoa.
because you threw him instead of
Jeez.
pulling him.
Yes.
But he looks like he's going in correct direction, so we're all good. Are you done?
Uh-huh.
Sam, it's you. Grenade.
Arms.
I don't think I have a grenade.
Oh,
I
that's
do,
good.
but I'm not close enough.
Toss
I mean,
it to
it'll
me.
get there eventually, right?
I mean,
It's
don't actually
space.
toss it to me.
It only goes 20 feet.
I mean, and then again and again. Well, it's explode in space, won't it?
Yeah. I don't want
I-
that to happen.
I
zero
see
gravity
a
concept.
guy. Which one shot me?
I want to say it was this one.
Okay, well, I'm going to shoot
But
him back.
The other one in the corner is you have a +1 to hit. I haven't gone
This
yet.
one you have a +1 to hit.
I don't
That's
know that I
true.
can reach.
What's the
Don't
range on
make
your
my
gun?
actions useless.
How do you see the range?
There's an
Right here.
icon that looks like a circle with
Oh,
a.
here it is.
a
120 feet. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you've got a long arm.
That's where the long arm is.
Your race likes like sniper rifles and that kind of thing.
Hell yeah. That's how I
Alright.
play Fallout.
Are you going to shoot him? Huh?
I am going to shoot the... Oh, man. Does this damage, like, spread out? Can I shoot the middle one and have, like... Because it says it's fire damage.
There are weapons that do that, but no, it's basically a laser bolt. It's hot when it hits.
Well, I still want to shoot the middle one so that hopefully the other two will be spooked.
So the one on the south one is still trying to deal with the fact that his armor's melting. He's clearly the one that's in the most distress.
Well, he shot me, so fuck him. And his distress.
What I'm hearing is, so we're going for the south one now, or are you letting him be distressed and shooting?
No, I'm gonna go for the middle one.
Okay, shoot the middle one.
I'm not doing a full attack. I don't know if I need...
Well, a full attack will get you a second shot.
Okay. I don't know if that hits or not.
14 against his EAC does hit for 10 damage. That's pretty good. You burn a big hole in the front of his armor.
Nice.
So if I didn't use the full action, I can still move around and stuff, right?
Correct. Where are you going? You gonna charge him?
I mean, I don't really want to, but I can't really shoot again, right?
You cannot, no.
Okay.
Unless you said you were taking an actual full attack, in which case you would have a second roll, but you wouldn't be able to move.
I want to start moving Zhane away from being like right there in the middle of...
You could push yourself to the south and kind of brace against that crate-looking thing, and then kind of grab hold of Zhane and hopefully pull him backwards.
I'm gonna do that and be like, Zhane, what are you doing, man?
Hanging out.
Okay, so you're in position. Are you done?
Yeah.
Zhane, it's you.
Oh, thank God you're here. And I just like clamber over her shoulders and try and move back towards.
Oh, you're using Sam to push yourself backwards.
Yeah.
While Sam is braced against the box.
Yes.
Okay, where you heading?
Towards our Vesk, I guess, over here.
You getting towards the Vesk?
Yeah, and try and
which
get her
way?
even more towards the door this way.
Okay, you're climbing up and over everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can move half movement in that environment. So you'd be on top of the box, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Anything else?
I guess since that's just my movement, I guess I'll can take these. How far away were you said that thing did 50 feet?
Yeah, 50 feet.
Ooh, oh.
Oh.
I'd have to shoot before I climb.
I mean, we could have said you did that.
Too
If you want to shoot first.
Sorry.
Time
I have
travel.
no problem with you shooting first.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Are you going to shoot first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot him with the pistol.
Which one are you going for?
I am going for the bottom one as well. Fuck, let's
That appears to be the information
I really
about
like-
the pistol rather than the attack. There we go. Oh,
Sorry about that.
I really
Really
like the
long.
way these text boxes are like you can scroll instead of the whole thing just
I
like
know.
taking up the
Yeah.
entire
Super-
screen.
It's super
It's
nice. I'm sure we could
Mhm.
probably figure that out and make it look pretty for what we're doing, but, you know, take effort. 21, you go for the south one, you said?
Yeah, the one that's being melted by Dwinite.
All right, 6 damage to him. Ow, it's definitely, his armor's definitely having a bad time. All right, and then you move. It's my guys. This guy to the south is literally pushing off and heading this way.
Hey, this is a wall, right?
Yes,
Dang, how high?
it's complete. It sections the ships apart.
Oh, dang.
It's like a landing bay, and then you would go up the steps and into the thing. It's like 2 bays, then you would go into the main station.
As like a free action, can I yell at Dwinite to shoot an acid hole in the wall here so I can shoot through it at this guy?
I want to shoot people! That's funny. Okay, these other 2 guys I think are going to take shots at you. I have Sem and let's do Sem and Dwinite. Why not? So Sem, I'm going for you first. I'm going to say it's a full attack, so we get the doubly hit. A 10 and a 10 are both going to miss, aren't they?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to shoot Dwinite with the other full attack because he's burning people to death. An 8 and a 27.
27 hits.
All right, 27 is going to do 15 stamina, and it was a critical, so it's also going to do burn.
What does burn mean?
Just looking it up. So things here have a critical effect. I think it sets burning on you, which might be interesting in space.
Okay.
Burning. You take the listed fire damage each round. You must be must be extinguished to end the condition.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to go down then.
So you're on fire. You're actually taking 6 from the initial burn. So that's 21 stamina total.
That's all my stamina.
So you're at 0 stamina. So any
Right.
more hits will come off of your hit points.
How many?
21 total.
Yeah.
So any more will come off your
Yeah,
hit
so,
points.
okay. So, yeah, I'm at 21 hit points.
Yay! Shut the crap out of you. That was nice. So I actually got. So it was a 10 plus 5 plus 6 plus burn, which is pretty crazy good. And I think they have burn 2 on their rifles, if I'm not mistaken.
Ouch.
Let me check it. Azimuth laser rifle is. Oh, it's burn 1d6. So it's 1d6 burn every round.
Great.
Until you put it out.
It's okay, I have
don't
a
have a
fire
way to put it out, I
extinguisher,
don't
you
think.
guys.
Stop, drop, and roll, except for you're in space.
I have a fire
You just gotta-
extinguisher.
Hey, she has a fire extinguisher.
Can I-
It's useful.
Can I do anything while I'm burning?
I'm sure you can. You're just burning.
That seems unreasonable.
Really? I mean, people who are on fire are able to act, right? They're just.
To shoot?
I guess you're just like steely-eyed on fire rat shooting. Furs
Okay.
ablaze. This guy floats. He grabs hold of this and swings himself around it, so he's heading towards his ship. Dwinite, you're burning. When does burn happen? Is it the start or the end? You take the listed damage each round when conditions, blah, 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 full discussion, blah, blah, blah. Let's say you do it at the end of the round. It's because I can't be asked to find what it actually is.
Is this guy visible at all?
He is from where you are. He's gonna get cover if you're trying to hit him because he's mostly behind that wall, which means he's gonna be harder to hit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Throw a grenade.
no, I don't have any grenades.
Hooray! When in doubt, dust off and nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure, says chat.
I'm gonna burn this guy with acid.
Oh, you're gonna do another
Yeah, caustic conversion.
caustic convert where you turn the air around him to acid because that was super effective.
I don't want to be the only one burning.
Right? That's nice. Oh yeah, you get to damage the other guy you hit with this as well last time, right? 20 will hit him for 12 damage. So you hit him for 12, which is he's already damaged, and he is currently the acid is burning into him. So it's the second round. He takes 5 acid damage. The other guy that was
Yeah,
there's now. So the guy to the south is now he just stops moving and just floats.
good.
Yeah, he's dead. So you have murdered him. So that's nice. You've murdered a man.
He was trying to kill us first.
Right?
True.
Mark of the Dragon has arrived. He says you should nuke it from orbit.
Always.
This is lots of fun in zero gravity. I'm enjoying this. As an aside, burning is at the start of your turn. Okay, that's fine. You may burn. You may roll me a d6 for burn.
6.
Hey! Congratulations!
Great.
Fantastic. Terrible.
Nice job. Good work. That's good. That's solid.
Way to roll high.
That's super nice. Are you done?
I want to push back
Mm-hmm.
to here.
Where you going?
Don't go that way. I can't extinguish you.
Oh,
You got-
to here.
Okay. You reflex at the end of the turn to put it out, apparently. You're allowed a reflex save to put... Is that right? To put it out, you get a reflex save? Oh,
Nice.
no fun.
What?
No, apparently you get a reflex save to put it out.
Nice.
It must be extinguished to end the condition. Burning? Really? Burning? Show me burning. Confused. Burning. You are on fire.
Burning.
Hello, it's just like, you were on fire, period. As long as you have the condition at the start of your turn, you take the damage, d6, no amount of an effect can stop it. Fire damage from multiple sources that inflict burning, accumulative. That's Jesus! You get shot by all three of them and catch burn. At the end of the round, you are burning. You may attempt a reflex saving throw to remove the condition. The DC is equal to 10 plus the fire damage you took this round from the burning condition. So yeah.
Well,
you may do a reflex. You may do a reflex save.
Yeah, because
also Harry.
Technically, the round ended when they hit me, right? That was that round.
No, this is your round. So
okay.
You take the burn damage at the start. You take your round, and if you haven't put yourself out by the end, you can take a reflex save to put yourself out.
Okay. 19.
Good enough. You only needed a 16, so you are no longer on fire.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
I feel cool.
Right? I like the bit that says you can also automatically end this condition by jumping in enough water to douse yourself in space.
In space.
Or you could have your mechanic run over with a fire extinguisher, which they were mocking in their equipment and going, "Ha, I've got a fire extinguisher," and then poof, there's somebody on fire.
Couldn't you use the fire extinguisher to propel yourself?
I was going to ask
I mean,
if I could do that.
we could probably figure something out, like a little rocket jet. That's
You
pretty
know,
fun.
I'm thinking like sort of like the Martian, cutting the hole in the spacesuit, but using the fire extinguisher to propel. Yeah.
I mean, sure, I don't see why not.
I'm not going to do that though.
Sure, we can make up some rules, or some may exist in some of the other books that come out. Blasting through space with fire extinguishers. Yeah, burn is incredibly common. So chat's saying burn is common in Starfinder, and extinguishers should be as prevalent as rope is in Pathfinder. It's not a lie. A lot of weapons are laser weapons, and a lot of laser weapons do burn.
Well, I have 10 charges on it, so if you're on fire...
I mean, that's really good, right? Yeah. It's like a 10-charge rope. It's not a lie. I mean, it's true. Okay, are you done? Having set people on fire and stuff. Or you burned yourself and... Okay.
Yeah, I am done.
Nuya, it's you. Nuya. What you doing? Floating over there.
I'm going to let him just fly off into the corner.
Okay. I mean, he's on your turn, so because you've been shoving him around, so he's going to do that. If you're going to let him, he's just going to float his way towards the door.
That's kind of
next round.
Nice of him to help us kill the guys that are trying to kill us because of him. I hope he's not about to try to fly the ship away without us.
Right?
Maybe we shouldn't have let him go first.
Would he leave you on a gigantic hunk of metal in the sky with no way of getting off it? That would be awful.
Isn't he incapacitated in some form?
He's injured. Just.
Oh, I thought he was like knocked out.
Ow.
He's just like, oh, go on, owie.
I guess I'm gonna push myself off this block into this little corner right here.
Oh, you're floating over there. Okay, you move half your movement, which is, I'm going to guess 30, so you move 15 feet.
It is 30, yes.
So, but you can only move half in zero gravity.
Okay.
So you go to kind of just below that just below that circular part.
Yeah.
I like how you're approaching the enemy. That makes me happy.
Well, I gotta get close enough to do something.
I like that. I've got to get close enough to do something. What else are you gonna do?
I don't think there's anything else I can do until I get even closer.
It's the curse of the mechanic without a throne. Do you not have a gun that can shoot that far? Oh no, you got a pistol, right?
My pistol is only 30 feet.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
And that's not close enough.
That's pretty close to two guys with rifles.
I know. Well, I'm hoping that I should ask. if I can kind of duck under or behind this thing.
Sure, you can hide
For
behind
some
stuff.
cover.
That gives you cover once you get to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, once I get there, that was my plan.
That
And
will
then-
give you cover.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, like a
Pew,
proper
pew.
firefight. Now
Yeah.
you get it.
Yeah.
It's not like a fantasy game where you can just stand out in the open and shoot arrows at each other. You actually, in this one, you might want to hide behind some stuff.
Uh-huh. But I don't think I can even throw a grenade far enough. No, that's even shorter.
Just explode in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, you done?
Yeah.
Sam, it's you. What's going on?
We established that my robot arm can hide things in it, right?
It does
Has
have
one
it does have a concealed compartment.
I
But
would
it's
like
only
to reach
small
in.
things.
I would like to reach into my concealed compartment and pull out my second rifle that I've obviously had this whole time.
Yeah, no second rifles. It can only hold negligible bulk items.
I would like to reach in and pull out my negligibly tiny rifle that I can't see.
It's like the tiny, like, handgun that women would wear in their
It's
garters.
the one from Men in Black.
Yeah, it's like, what is it, the noisy cricket. I think somebody does have a sonic pistol, so that would be the noisy cricket right there.
Okay, but for realsies though, this forklift here,
Yes.
it's just floating, like it's not
Yeah,
on the ground.
everything here is kind
Would
of...
it still be able to be driven if it's floating?
I mean, you could turn it on, but it's literally going to be floating. It would require what would be termed the ground in order for the wheels to work.
If I punched it really hard, would it
push it to the ground.
would
Well, I
it be
mean,
able to break down this wall?
I mean, probably not. The walls here are spaceship dock walls. You're not going to be shoving a forklift through one.
That is a really odd
You're desperate to
sentence.
like break through this wall and shoot that guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like the way he's just blissing off to his ship like he's about to chase us if we get to our ship.
Wait till he starts shooting at our ship from his ship, and then we're in space combat.
Yeah, there are some good, nice rules for space combat where everybody gets a roll in the bridge and you've got to do your
Space
thing.
Initiative. All right, well, I'm gonna just keep shooting at these two yahoos while my yahoos start making their way towards the ship. So,
What I'm hearing is you're covering the retreat.
yes, I am doing that.
Cool.
Hang on, I did this the first time, but now I've forgotten how. Oh, here it is. I will shoot Mr. Middleman, or I guess Mr. Lower Man, since the other one left, with a full attack this time.
Do it.
Woo!
17 and a 15 are both hits.
Nice.
Ew.
That's 14 damage.
Motherfucking pew.
Pew. That's cute.
That's our new song, you guys.
Oh, and he just, being also...
Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff to work with here.
Being also rotten with acid, he is also dead with the second shot and just drifts lightly backwards and smashes into this thing behind him.
Nice.
This rat is on fire.
He's a little bit on fire. Let's not lie. He's a little bit on fire.
Alright, I can't move if I did a full action, right?
No.
So I'm still just clinging onto this, whatever the hell this is, and that's it for me.
I don't know what that is. I'm going to call it a crate, but it may not be.
It looks like a stove burner.
Yeah,
Don't say that, I'm on top of it.
Zane, yeah, you should probably get off that.
Should probably go. It's on fire. He's also on fire.
It's glowing blue.
That's funny.
That's always a good sign.
Okay. We are going to move on. Are you done? Yes, I assume
Yes,
so.
that's it.
Cool. In that case, it is Zane. Come on, Zane. What's going on? You heading to the door?
I would love to. Is anyone around me hurt? How are y'all feeling?
Dwinite is a bit hurt.
I'll
Bad.
use
He's a
use
bit
my
overcooked.
standard action then on him and still
Okay.
keep my move action.
Yep. What are you doing?
I am inspiring him. I send my little antennae over and I'm like, hey man, you can always punch it. And then,
Just punching it.
yeah.
So you're, what's the action? It's inspire something.
I I just pick someone and they regain a number of stamina points. Equal to
So-
twice my envoy level plus my charisma modifier.
So you're giving him back 12.
Yes.
You get 12 stamina back,
Congrats.
which doesn't heal any hit points you have taken. It just
Okay.
replenishes stamina. So it replaces the buffer before you get the hit points taken off you again,
Okay.
which is pretty cool. Oh, all right.
And
Anything
I'm
else?
moving.
Okay, where you going?
Ooh, can't. Oh, I've got the wrong tool.
Right, haven't we all?
Well, can I guess try and go after our Vesk?
You're just going to push off and fly that way?
Yeah.
Sure, that's good. You're just going to push towards the door where the red glow is.
Perfect.
All right, very good. Are you done?
Come on, neons.
All right.
Let's
okay.
split.
Okay, this guy looks at his two dead friends and just pushes off and floats in this direction. Our friend on the other side is basically at his ship. So, Dwinite, it's you. No longer on fire.
Can
Little
you double
singed.
move? And
I believe you can, but I would have to check. I think you can run, but I don't know
Well.
what that does in space.
Space.
You just run in space, run in place.
Yeah, can you double move in zero gravity is what you're asking, right?
right.
Maybe? I suppose.
Maybe it's like you just like make yourself really like streamlined and just like
Right, I mean,
skydivers.
I'm not arguing the possibility of it, it's just can we do it is the
Yeah,
question.
I know.
Double movement costs. Blah,
I
blah,
mean,
blah,
wouldn't
blah,
he
blah.
just be one single movement as far as like how he could move?
Yeah, it
Move
would just
normally?
be like a full move, but it's
Yeah.
whether he can do it in 0G, right? So he kicks off, but does that mean he just kicks off twice as hard?
Right.
I mean, that doesn't make sense, right? I don't know whether that's the thing.
Or what if I kick off and then hit this like banister?
Right, hang on. If you use 2 move actions in a round, you can move as a double your speed. If you spend the entire round running, you can move at quadruple your speed. Okay, that's great. Now, can we do it in zero? So I guess technically you could move, and as long as you had something to kick off of, you could move again.
Move again.
So if you can move 15 feet to a point and then kick off again. But actually, if you get to, I think, the stairs, you'll have something to grip on.
Right.
Which actually
This-
lets you pull yourself along, which actually increases your speed in 0G.
So what I want to do is, because I'm worried about this guy grabbing the wall and then heading out before we can get back.
Yeah.
So I want to move back 5, 10, 15,
Yeah. Oh, and then kick off again.
kick off of this, and then move over and grab him
Oh, and like float in with him.
and float toward the wall with him with my hand on his
I got
uniform or whatever he's wearing.
Just armor. Just
Yeah.
checking his not leaving you behind. You're kind of just stepping over and kind of grabbing hold of him as he floats towards the door. Okay,
Yeah.
fair game. All right, very good. Don't trust that guy. An on-fire rat has just caught hold of him. A singed
Not on
rat
fire.
has just caught hold. Nuya,
Yeah.
going on.
This dude, or whichever one is not dead, is
That's the
running
guy
off.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, he's running
All
away.
right. So
hang on, let me do this. to see if I
Okay.
can Just do that. And guys, do good. I didn't think you killed many of these guys. There we go. I've killed the dead ones.
okay, so he's retreating back to his ship, I guess.
He
So
is.
I'm gonna
Doesn't look
follow
like
the
he
rest.
is.
I'm gonna follow the rest of my people and push myself. I have half of us move.
Okay.
So I think I measured it to this square. Whoops, that is right here or right here.
Yeah.
and
just gonna do
then-
that. And then you could push off again and do another move.
Could I
Another
get
up.
to the railing?
I think so. I think if you get to.
And I go to here.
You could potentially get to the railing. I think maybe.
Let me get the. It puts me right next to the railing.
Yeah, you could go next to the railing. That'd be fine.
Yeah, so I'll do that and
Okay.
then hold on to that to later propel myself to the door.
So what I'm hearing is everybody's retreating.
Looks like it.
Is that what I'm hearing?
I think so. At least I am. And going with them. I don't want to get left on this weird spaceship.
All right. So let's. If nobody's doing any attacking and stuff, we can drop back out of combat because everybody's running away.
Okay.
It's pretty funny. I like the rules for off kilter, so like upside down in space. It's kind of funny. You hear the sounds of the ship on the other side taking off as Cardin stumbles to the captain's chair and blasts out of the docking bay as well. You are all in the ship. You are not able to kind of get locked in, but you are flying in a ship, having fought some guys. Okay. Cardin pushes the thrusters to the max to put as much distance between you and the hull, the rig, as possible. You see up ahead of you a section of the river between, the strange massive waterway that flows through the diaspora. So there's like a river flowing through these asteroids called the River Between. It comes into view ahead, cutting through a strange anomaly that appears to be a cloud of asteroid dust. Cardin tells you that Songbird Station is close, but
Oh God.
let's get ready. Suddenly klaxons begin to sound on the Saint of Anger's bridge. Bad news. Morwall probably ain't too happy about that stunt I pulled. Looks like he brought his old damn smuggling ring to the party.
Oh,
Scanners reveal almost a dozen starships closing in behind, all of them with their weapons armed. Hold on, kids, Cardin shouts as they take evasive maneuvers to avoid incoming fire. The Saint of Anger shudders as particle beams score the hull. They steer the vessel towards the nearby dust cloud, yelling, "We'll lose them in air!" As the ship slips into the dust cloud, Cardin sighs in relief and then lets out a pained groan and holds their wounded leg. While we wait out the diamond Tashtaris, I need to patch myself up real quick, they say as they make their way towards the rear of the ship. Through a viewport, a flash of electricity illuminates the mystical river between the mystical river between in the distance. A few moments later, the Saint of Anger shakes. It's been hit. An alert on the ship's computer reveals the truth. The ship's escape pod has been launched.
No, I didn't want to interrupt you. I wanted to go help him.
Oh, that's nice. A voice comes through the ship's comms. Sorry, kids, says Cardin. I can't let the Diamond Tashtaris catch me. But relax, they'll probably go easier on you than they would on me. Good luck, you're on your own. Just as the message ends, the ship buckles against a sheet of electricity from the dust cloud courses across the hull, taking out most of the systems. Auxiliary lights flicker on, but the Saint of Anger's engines aren't working. It's only a matter of time before Morwall and his Diamond Tashtaris arrive. I think that's a good cliffhanger, because this is going to break in two, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at you, Aaron. We haven't yawned yet, but...
I have yawned.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah.
Chat's excited for you getting a free broken ship.
I could probably fix it.
I mean, yes, if you can get it to somewhere where
I
you
can
can
probably
fix it.
punch it.
You can punch that ship. If you punch it hard enough, it might move. It's funny. I was go. That chat was really curious how space combat was going to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, chat's right. It's a super polarizing aspect of Starfinder. A lot of people think it's really good if they're the right kind of player, and some players find it the most boring thing in the world.
You mean just even that bit with like the zero gravity, or does he mean like with the ships?
No, with
like,
ships. The
combat?
ship.
Okay,
ship
yeah,
combat
I
is
like it.
So in ship-to-ship combat, basically what happens is each party member takes responsibility for some of the ship's systems. So you'll have a captain, and you'll have a gunner, and you'll have all of this, you know, a helmsman, and you'll fly the ship, and it's based on the roles that you do, and it's interesting. But then you have
It'll be good.
you have like a star map, and there's like a dozen ships out there, and you're all broken. So, I mean, not to set it up for chat, but maybe space combat isn't what's going to happen in this one-off adventure, because it's a con adventure. So space combat sometimes takes a lot of time. So
I agree with 8-Bit Siren though that we should punch it back to life.
just keep punching it till it, yeah.
Just
I like
keep punching the ship till it gives up and comes back to life.
It's like
All right.
CPR for a ship.
So what did you think of Starfinder?
It's fun.
It's fun. It seems silly. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, this particular adventure is extremely silly, but I mean, the game itself is relatively light. I mean, there's some pretty dark nonsense. There's stuff with like Cthulhu-esque monsters called the Dark Tapestry, which are kind of nasty creatures of brain-bending horror that lurk among the stars. And there's a whole planet full of dead people called Aox, where it's full of like liches and like things like, it's like a blasted dead world. But it's actually a pretty interesting setting. It's like fantasy in space with space Furby. It just floated up the screen. It's hilarious. I have the emote wall on over the top, so if you emote, they float over the top of the screen because I find it amusing.
Well,
Space Furby. All right, let's pick this up next week. We have one more week, I think, where our players are out, so that would be enough time to finish this, I think. So,
okay.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Visit us on the website, find us on the Discord and a bunch of other places. Need to go visit the immortal wizard that was so sick dealing with the other people that he moved his home to the burning heart of the sun. Yeah, that's true. There are people who live in the sun. There's a whole kind of set of cities inside the sun.
Well, I have a fire extinguisher, so we could totally.
Right? Probably need that too. Yeah, there's a whole city inside the sun. There's all kinds of actually interesting stuff in Starfinder. All right, kids. Have a good evening. Visit us on the website. Come see us on the Discord. Thank you for watching. We'll finish it off next week. And have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.